Is this thing on? I just wanted to record this moment. It made me cry tears of joy. I woke up with like a lump in my stomach this morning because I had heard my first draft of the mix. I'm sorry, the wind is killing the sound. But I had received the first draft of the mix of this new release. And it was not what I envisioned, and it was my fault because I hadn't given the mixer any references yet. I just wanted to see what he would think of on his own. And it was just so different, like, of course good, just different. And I received it on, I think it was Friday, and this whole weekend I was too busy to deal with it. I just like knew it was there and it was in the back of my mind, and I knew I needed to give a response, but I had a good excuse to put it off. And then this morning woke up with a lump in my stomach because I knew I had to tell somebody, like, bad news in my opinion, you know, like, oh, I'm not happy with this. Like, that is something that normally I do think is very difficult, like conflict, and but I decided to do some like breathing in the morning, and I decided to as well not get into like this unnerved state, and instead like, okay, what gives me grounding? I did my coffee routine. I read the no, I didn't read yet. I just laid there, honestly. And I did some other things that I was like admin stuff that I had to put off first, like which in this situation felt easier, but normally admin takes more of me, but the emotional burden of this felt bigger. So I just like got momentum and did some things that I wanted to get out of the way. And I also was gonna craft this message like cohesively in a document and then send it, but then the mixer reached out and like asked for the feedback, and boom, I was like, you know, I'm just gonna answer him right now, right off the bat, do not overthink. And I just said like, hey, you know, I totally my fault, like I didn't give you any references. Of course what you did sounds smooth and good and everything, but like it's just different than what I envisioned. And then I just gave like my thoughts, and I just like put the phone away and immediately just like grabbed my guitar and just zoned out and did my own thing in my own world where I felt comfortable. And later when I was ready, opened the messages, and he took it so well, like did not get offended, really was so gentle, and said that let's find like a middle ground that works. And then he just sent like a new mix, and I was like, dude, 99%, like this is what I was picturing. And he said, I love that you know what you want. And that made me cry because it felt very healing to hear that after having been, in my opinion, in my worst case thinking, in my fear-based thinking, like being difficult, being demanding, being like sounding ungrateful or unhappy or whatever, like he confirmed like, no, I love that you know what you want, like this is totally possible, totally doable, and just gave such a good positive criticism back, like and I don't know, thank you so much. That was very healing for me to experience that it's okay to voice your opinions, and bigger people will be able to embrace that and not take it personally or as, yeah. I could have easily gone in my negative spiral here, and I almost did, but instead it worked out this way, and yeah. Stumbling forward. I hope you guys have an incredible day and be brave and dare to say what you want, and the right people will meet you in that with so much grace. Yeah. Over and out.